Hello dear chess friends and welcome to our new video. Here I will present the game played between Wesley So and Hikaru Nakamura in FIDE Chess Grand Prix held in Berlin. That's number 3 Grand Prix tournament, and that is decided game in their final match. By winning that game, Wesley So eventually won entire event. So Nakamura lost in final but still qualified to the candidates. So failed to candidates, but still the consolation is winning of that tournament. Let's see what happened. E4, E5, So was white, Nakamura was black, and very well known guest of all chess arenas, Berlin defense, but white deviated. Instead of d4, he decided here to play knight e5. After bishop e7, bishop f1, knight e5. Black has some problems because knight on d6 is a wrong place and finish some development. Prevents black from finishing some development some good way. So after casting d4, knight e8, white stops black move d5 by playing d5 himself. So white gains space, and that's the way white want to fight for initiative. Bishop c5, black wants to play d6 but not to have bishop closed on e7. And all that is solid and normal. White exchanges formally bad bishop, light square bishop for formally good one. And after all that moves, we see that h3 preventing knight g4 jumps in some situation. Of course, white keeps small but stable plus. Bishop d4, maybe it would be good for black to give away bishop or knight, but white just calmly finishes development, and that happened from the black as well. Rook e8, now white takes, and queen d3 back. Now bishop stays refrained from transferring diagonal. Bishop does not go to f6 because that is spot for knight. Bishop goes back to b6, and now white just plays calm rook e1. Knight f6, that was a rapid game. Let me inform you that in classic there was 1-1 result, 2 draws. First rapid game was drawn. Nakamura missed some winning chances. Okay, but in the second game, So with white pieces needed win to end that match. Knight f6, knight e4, white wants to expand on the queen's side and to play formally with better bishop. Don't forget black has some pawns fixed on dark squares. Despite his bishop is good, controlling important diagonal, still in endgame there can be problems with that bishop. Queen f5, and very important resource for white is g4 to kick black, and now very important resource bishop c3. White wants to take on f6 but with bishop to harm black pawn structure. Black eliminates that threat, removing knight, and now very pragmatic decision, knight g3, preventing f5. White is ready to play knight f5 or knight h5, targeting g7 in both cases, allowing same time black to double white pawns. And that happened. Now knight c5 would be met by with simple rook e7, where after knight d3, knight f5, we see that black is in trouble. Pawn g7 will fall, and there will be problems with white so active pieces. Black decided to stop. White knight jumps for any price with that, but now after this, knight e5, rook d1, calmly defending pawn, rook e8. Let me say that here, bishop e5 will bring nothing, because after that move, if white takes, there is just rook d8 threatening something like bishop d4 or maybe f6, and white extra pawn will not be significant matter in the position. Knight e5, rook d1, white wants to play knight e4 next move. Let me say f5 here would just lead to disaster after f4, and when that knight retreats, gf, rook e1, and black is in trouble. How to prevent rook e7, how to prevent rook e6. Hopeless situation for black. So rook d1, rook e8, and knight e4 was played. King f8 avoiding fork, but knight f6, rook e7, and white advances a4. Now black is in big trouble how to respond. He played a5, okay, still not bad, but now h4. Idea is to cement white knight on f6 by playing g5 and then to strike with f4 and maybe f5. After h4, c6, bishop e5, c6 is terrible mistake and final mistake in that position. Black blundered bishop e5. Taking with rook will not be good because of fork. 3 attacks by one knight, game over. After de there is powerful d6 and finally knight delivers forks. Looks like Nakamura played indolently that series of final games, because even before final he secured his spot on candidates without maybe motive. He just collapsed trivially. King g7 taking, and with extra piece there was no problem. There were not problems for Wesley So to convert. Nakamura tried to complicate, but there is nothing he could achieve. Knight gets improved, dances, okay, king gets to better spot, knight c6, pawn is lost, but now d4. Rook c1 with rook c5 was also good, but d4, of course, as you can see. Now taking with rook and simplifying position, white just after 10 more moves, let's say one game in style. That moves were played by Naka by inertia, as you can see. No specific need for white to rush. After king g5, same time black decided to resign because there is king h3, everything is protected, and black just decided to sign capitulation in that moment. Rook f7 wins as well, everything wins. So, convincing victory by white. Everything started from early endgame when Naka allowed some imprecision with allowing g4 and all that moves. Mistake was maybe even that g6, knight e5 should be calmly played. As you already know, something like this will bring nothing to white. So he decided to play g6, which just made some weaknesses, and realization of Wesley So was so brutal and so beautiful. That would be all for that video, my dear chess friends. See you soon with new material and with new lessons. Bye bye.